Yeah, 'cause when I got clean, it's me, Calvin, again. Um, Things kind of creep up on you. That life has a way of doing that. And the comparison I was making in my own mind this afternoon was before I got clean, a long time. It was a long time coming. I have a hard time reading the handwriting on the wall until somebody smacks me upside the head with it for a lot of things. But um, I have such an inner maniac that deserves to be put to rest where it is. Um, that I had this fear, you know, uh, that, well, first of all, addiction traps, but I came to the realization that, like, I didn't want to die high, and that scared me, because that was the one thing, I in my in that state, I thought I was in touch with myself, and I didn't want to move away from that clarity, and I thought, if I die, that'll be my last chance to, like, interact, be in life, to experience, and to not be able to experience that with clarity was something that really troubled me, because dying high, I don't believe you do that. I wanted to make the fullest of every moment of all my opportunity, to have the least interference between me and my perception of the world as is humanly possible. And I'm getting to how this compares in a second. Um, and this is an issue that's been brewing in me forever too. My whole gender skeweredness. Um, there's no reason for me to not be who I am. There's no there's no benefit to me to not being who I am. There's no freedom, there's no serenity, there's no peace of mind in not being who I am. I can't, I can't move in the world, or even in my own mind, like the way that I could with the fluidity I could with be everything I could be, unless I addressed this issue, because it was so much clearer in my head when I was driving this afternoon, because I had this vision of me, right, like going to the old people's home. I might have said this before, I was thinking it before, going to the old people's home, and being in a feeble state of mind, being reduced back to the infantile state once again where I started out, when they used to slap those dresses on me and I would scream bloody murder and beg and plead not to have that done to me, and to no avail. I'm not complaining about it. But I saw myself in the nursing home, and them, like, sticking me in some stupid ass polyester pants or something, and, like, putting a bunch of cheesy beaded necklaces around my neck and giving me a perm in my delirium, in my Alzheimer's state or something, and then, like, calling me by my birth name and wheeling me off to bingo. Come on, we're going to bingo now. And I'd be in this room with these whiny, bitchy ladies, and that if any part of me was, like, still remotely aware, I would think, oh God, this is not where I wanted to be. This is not who I am. Being true to myself, and I definitely can't do it the way where I'm at, or whatever it is I'm doing right now. What else is on my list? I was on almost what is on my list. Um, I don't want to be a miscreant anymore, but I have a lot of fear. They're probably, like, fewer years ahead than there are behind for me. So I just feel like, I could run out of time on the other end, and I'm playing beat the clock now in a lot of ways, and I just don't know if I can do it. The other thing I was thinking about, is coming on here. I made myself do it because in order to like crystallize this all much more clearly, in the fiber of my being, to get it through my thick head, or to be in this experience so that I could I don't know. I was gonna say feel the congruity, but what I really mean is like looking somewhere and seeing myself. That's what's so amazing about this YouTube. And I know I'm like totally stating the obvious, but it feels a lot less. It feels more profound inside than I could ever totally express in words. Damn, I lost my thought, man. Because I had to, because I've been, 2 steps forward, 6 steps back, like a whole bunch of times, and it's only come back to gnaw me time and time and time again. So, but I haven't tipped the scales of that decisional balance yet, where like the pain of where like the fear of the pain of being the way you are, it isn't any worse than the fear of doing what it is that you're going to do, and the dreaded possible consequences that, the big monster under the bed that I think is going to jump out and get me or something on the other side is I don't know. I haven't gotten there yet, and I'm afraid that I'll disqualify myself somehow, and I don't need to do that. I'm not trying to think about the end, and I'm not trying to like think about transition now, because I kept starting before, and then I would think about that, and I think, oh my God, see, man, you open the door, and see, because it's me, this black and white either or thinking, you open the door, and then you have to go all out, all for broke, or nothing. Because that's the way I am. That's the way I've lived. It's like, okay, if I'm gonna do something, man, I'm doing it the whole way, and I just can't. I can't wrap my mind around it completely yet. I can't process the feelings. So, I am just going to continue what I'm doing. So somehow I thought that doing this was going to do something, and it is. It definitely is, and it's only been like I don't know, not even a week, but I discovered I like talking into the video camera. So yeah, so I'm just gonna keep processing, and I'll get things straight eventually. I just the point of resolve is not something that I could predict ahead of time anyway. So it's real nice to be in contact with you guys, and I will see you around the block.